The top businesses I would personally start. What's going on, YouTube? Eddie Guap back in the building. I'm here with it, man. You see me fresh cut, man. I don't know about y'all, but with me, I gotta get a fresh cut at least every week. Every Friday or Saturday, gotta get a fresh cut. But yeah, I'm back with another YouTube video. About to go over, the top businesses I would personally start as we head into the new year. Stay tuned. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Send it to all your friends. And yeah, man, let's get to it. So, look, it's fall. It's almost Christmas. It's almost the new year. This is probably my favorite time of the year, honestly, because we're able to just reflect on, the entire year, whether the year went good, whether the year went bad. We're able to reflect. We're able to assess and see, okay, cool, how can I improve? How can I get better? And we start planning and start making goals to get into, the new year. So this is probably why this is my favorite time of the year. Christmas is also my favorite holiday. I love New Year's. I love New Year's Eve. So again, this is my favorite time of the year, man. This is the time to not let off the gas, but start accelerating it even more so we can get into the new year already pumped up, already hyped, already ready to go, man. So when it comes to the top businesses to start, right? I just want to say this, like us as like black people, minorities, so on and so forth, we always want to start, a clothing brand or a restaurant. Honestly, I feel like it's like that because that's kind of like how, where I'm from, that's kind of like what we grew up on, good soul food, good eats. And then we grew up, getting fly, buying clothes, buying Jordans every week. I don't know about y'all, but, I grew up in Miami. So, like, in school, man, every week there was a new Jordan that was coming out, and every week people had to have them. Every week the malls was packed. It's now to the point where now in 2023, man, it's hard to get Jordans if you don't have a plug or if you don't have like a back end person, man. So yeah, that's what we grew up on, fashion and good eats and things like that. Some other stuff too, but those are the two things. But people always want to start a clothing brand and a restaurant. Now, if that's your passion, if that's what you want to get into, by all means, go ahead and go for it. I'm not here to tell you no, not to start a clothing brand or not to start a restaurant. But honestly, to me, those are some of the hardest businesses to start. Restaurants and clothing brands. Like clothing brands, if a rapper or a very high-end influencer is not wearing your stuff, usually it's hard to get it off the ground. And you gotta be good at marketing too. So, and then with restaurants, you guys know how the restaurant businesses, most of you guys know, like restaurants are some of the hardest things to start. But again, if that's something that you want to do, go for it. Learn the business, get a mentor, so on and so forth. Top business I would start, first and foremost, I would start something that deals with finances. So something like taxes, something like credit repair, things like life insurance. Those type of businesses are first and foremost recession proof, which means no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on in the economy, people are always going to need their taxes done. People are always going to need help with their credit. People are always going to need life insurance. The financial industry is probably one of the highest paying industries in the world, and they probably would never go away. So something in the financial service world where you can help people and things like that. So some within that range. The next business I would get into is something involving like real estate. So real estate is a very broad term or a very broad industry. Like there's wholesaling, there's fix and flip, there's rentals, there's buy and hold, whatever the case may be, right? Real estate is very, very broad. So I would get into something real estate. If you're brand new and you know nothing about real estate, I know a lot of people go the wholesale route, which is very cool too. I have heard that wholesale is dying down, but honestly, I feel like there's no business that's really dying down because there's always people making money, even if quote unquote certain people feel like it's dying down. They said the same thing about Airbnb, but Airbnb to us is still popping. Like we're still making money with Airbnb. So real estate, anything that involves real estate is here to stay. Obviously, people are always going to need a place to stay, a house to live, a roof over their head. So anything that involves real estate, I will get into that. Make sure, again, do your due diligence, research, get a mentor, study, read books, all that. Next industry or next business that I will get into is something with the gym, right? Personal training, helping people with nutrition. Those type of things, again, are always going to be here. And as you can see, the kind of like the common between these industries that I'm speaking of, they're for the most part all recession proof, which means no matter what's going on, again, no matter what's going on in the world, people are always going to be going to the gym. People are always going to be lifting weights. People are always going to want to get healthy, right? So something within the lines of the gym, if you're, a gym person, if you like going to the gym, if you like working out, if you like eating healthy, there's people out there that need you, right? They need you, bro, sis. They need you. So something within the gym industry, I would definitely get myself involved in that as we head into the new year. The next business is something with camera work. As of lately, I don't know about y'all, but everybody online has a professional camera shoot or professional photographer. They do professional shoots. Like me, for example, as of lately, since I would say like 2019, man, I don't really even like posting iPhone pictures. Not saying I don't do it. Like, I'll take a picture on the iPhone and post it. But like, I want the HD. I want that clarity. I want the high end. Like, I want my pictures to be top notch. So a lot of people are looking for cameramen, looking for camera work. They want to do these shoots. There's baby shower shoots, there is maternity shoots, birthday pics. It's always something going on. So anything involving camera work, or I'm gonna put video editing into that too, like anything that involves camera or videography, people need that, especially in the world that we're in today, man. It's a lot of money to be made within that industry, within that niche, within that space. You feel me? The last business or last industry that I'm gonna mention is anything that involves like cleaning services or like landscaping. People are always going to need their grass cut. They're always going to need commercial buildings, businesses are going to need their spots cleaned out, their windows cleaned, the inside clean, their, again, grass cut, trees chopped down. Anything that involves that whole landscaping and cleaning services, type of wave, people are always going to need that. Personally, I've seen, people spend $4 or $5 grand to just get their front lawn done, right? Their grass cut really nice, the trees, the plants, all that stuff. People always need that, man. So that's a great thing to get into. And one thing about like landscaping and cleaning services, right? I don't know if you guys understand like how supply and demand works, right? So when there's a very high demand of something, when there's a lot of people that want something, but there's a very low supply, right? Your prices, you as a business owner, your prices are very, very lenient, and you can really charge whatever you want simply because there's not a lot of people doing it. So when it comes to like cleaning services, landscaping, a lot of people are lazy nowadays, right? You're not seeing too many people waking up and, shoveling snow or plowing snow. You're not seeing too many people wake up and go cut grass, right? It's always a certain type of people that you see, and I'm not going to say it on here, but it's always that, group of people that you see they're the ones that has the landscaping businesses, the painting businesses, things like that, right? So again, it's a lot of big money to be made in this simply because, there's not too many businesses out there. So you come in, you have your clientele base. They're going to come back to you year after year. And what's going to happen is they're going to refer their neighbors. They're going to refer their cousins, their friends, their, sisters, brothers, so on and so forth. And again, you could charge, obviously you don't want to charge outrageous prices, but you could, see a lot of, margins, a lot of good margins, a lot of good money, because there's not a lot of people doing it out there. So those are the top businesses that I would start as we head into the new year. And then also too, right, I'm personally right now studying and learning about AI. So AI, I feel like is here to stay. Anything with artificial intelligence, that's like an honorable mention. I'm not going to talk about it in the video because I don't really know much right now as we speak to this day, this current day, about AI, but I know it's here to stay. I know it's something that's going to boom within the next 5, 10, 15 years. So definitely if you can get an edge, if you can start learning about this now, in the next few years, man, you're going to be doing good. So again, man, look, that's it for today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Always, I love y'all. Have a blessed day.